Welcome all. So nice to be here with you. And Leila, I couldn't think of a better way to open this session with a poem from my teacher, Thich Nhat Hanh. I'm going to invite as many as you as it feels comfortable to have your videos on and to take a moment to just take on all the beautiful faces that are in the community. Because really the power of practice is in community. And take even a moment to click on the arrow. I know that there are only so many boxes that our computer allows at one time, and just see the beautiful faces all around the world. I know my heart feels a lot of joy seeing some familiar and new faces. So just taking all that in. And it's so nice to be with all of you in this community of compassion and self-compassion. For me, self-compassion is not only a practice, but it's really a radical movement, full stop. It's countercultural, and it's just really amazing. And I'd like to welcome you from Wampanoag tribal land, currently known as Swansea, Massachusetts, in the northeast of the United States. And I would like to take a moment to offer a bell and a few moments of silence in honor of all our land and blood ancestors and descendants. And just taking a moment to offer gratitude for the many hands across time and space that has made possible for all of us to be here in this very moment. So just coming into your body, eyes closed, soft gaze, whatever feels right for you. Offering supportive touch, feeling your breath, and letting the sound of the bell come to you as you bring to mind all your ancestors and relatives that have helped you be here in this very moment. Thank you. So I consider practicing in community one of the greatest joys I have in my life. And my deep gratitude to Leila, Friis, Maheen, and all the many hands that help organize this retreat today. Many of those hands are invisible to us right now, but you know who you are, and we're deeply grateful. And you know, I thought that I was going to lead you into a little yoga movement because after all, I'm a yoga therapist. And then the Spirit tells me to do something a little bit different. If it's available to you, I'm going to invite all of you to stand up. If you need to remain seated, then you can do this seating. And I'm just going to invite us to move our bodies to the rhythm of a song. And then we'll come back. And if the Spirit moves in the sense of celebration, just see if you can leave your cameras on as you move your bodies and connect with joy, whatever's available to you in this moment. So let me see if we can, you let me know if you thumbs up, if you can listen to the song.
Ooh, I believe in the power of kindness.
Let's do it. Let's move our bodies for a little bit.
I believe in the power of love. Ooh, I believe in the power of kindness. Ooh, I believe in the power of love. We don't know what's coming, but we can help shape what's ahead. Kindness as our currency, the commonwealth is in our hands. So give a little, all, give a lot, don't stop. A helping hand makes the world go round. There's more than enough. Ooh, I believe in the power of kindness. believe in the power of love, power of love. Ooh, I believe in the power of kindness, kindness. Ooh, I believe in the power of love. Look up now, people, but keep your ear to the ground. We are the river flowing, generosity abound. So give a little, all, give a lot, don't stop. A helping hand makes the world go round. There's more than enough. Ooh, I believe in the power of kindness. Ooh, I believe in the power of love, power of love. Ooh, I believe in the power of kindness, kindness. Ooh, I believe in the power of love. Honeybees serve sweetness, only to help the world bloom. Bringing love to the flower, from the flower to the fruit. We can learn a thing or two. So give a little, all, give a lot, don't stop. A helping hand makes the world go round. There's more than enough. Ooh, I believe in the power of kindness. Ooh, I believe in the power of love, power of love. Ooh, I believe in the power of kindness, kindness. Ooh, I believe in the power of love. We don't know what's coming, we can help shape what's ahead. Kindness as our currency, the commonwealth is in our hands. So give a little, all, give a lot, don't stop. A helping hand makes the world go round. There's more than enough.
Welcome back. I see some smiles. I hope that got your body a little bit warmed up. Celebrating in community. Thank you for being such great sports. So I'll talk a little bit about joy. That's the focus of our practice today. And I call this practice, and you'll see why, it's all about the stick. That's the title of my talk. It's all about the stick. And during this time of the year, we often set goals and resolutions. And as Chris mentioned earlier, this is not very fruitful. Even though there is something very powerful about that threshold of the calendar. However, a long time ago, I let go of the notion of fulfilling any New Year resolutions or goals. I had just simply failed too many times. I was glad to know, Chris reminded us, that I'm in good company, that many of us just can't sustain it. And for me, many of these goals were focused on trying to fix myself. And self-compassion helped me shift from setting goals to setting intentions. It's a small shift, but one that has made all the difference for me. Because intentions focus on how you want to feel, they connect us to our values, and they carry a deeper meaning. So today I would like to invite all of you to consider cultivating joy as an intention for the new year. And my wish for all of you is that we begin right now, right here. I hope that song helped with that. So, how do we orient towards joy? How do we savor the moment? How we linger with it, with the awareness that it is impermanent, just like Maheen invited us to consider? And knowing that it is in the lingering of joy that we begin to form new pathways in our brain that really help counteract our natural tendency to scan for what is wrong. That's what normal brains do. So as I was reflecting on this practice, I was thinking about the many teachers every day that remind me of joy. a smile from a stranger, a friend sending me a recipe they know I would like, the embrace of my partner when he comes home, a brief text, very brief text from my adult children. The common thread among all of these experiences is connection. Joy is synonymous with connection. The list is super extensive for me and for all of us. There is joy all around us, even in the hardest moments. And the key is to remember to notice, savor, and linger, and then let go. And it's really important that you remember one thing. Cultivating joy is not a strategy to bypass difficulty. Joy is the vessel that helps hold and compost our suffering. I'm going to repeat that. Cultivating joy is not a strategy to bypass difficulty. Joy is the vessel that helps hold and compost our suffering. In order to work with our suffering, we need to learn how to contact joy. So let me tell you a little bit about a new teacher I have. So 3 weeks ago today, this little new teacher, this 6-pound creature named Luna, entered my life. She is my adorable Havanese puppy. And not that I'm biased, but she's objectively and unequivocally the cutest puppy in the world. And one of the greatest lessons that Luna has given me every day since she came home is to remember that life is all about the stick. Who needs a carrot? Every time we go out for a walk, and there are many of them throughout the day, just think small puppy, small bladder, she bounces with exuberance of experiencing life for the first time. Everything around her is exciting. Most of all, sticks. Luna loves sticks. She grabs them and walks with them with a sense of pride. Sometimes the stick is bigger than her, literally, which is hilarious to see. It does not matter the size or the shape. She manages to cherish every single stick she finds. Crooked sticks, heavy sticks, light ones, and those particularly delicious ones covered in moss. And she holds on to her stick for a while, chewing it, smelling it, playing with it, and then she lets it go until she finds the next stick. The new stick is just as exciting as the old one. And there's no wishing for the one she had or thinking about the next one she could have. It is simply enjoying the stick she has in the very moment. So these are the things that I think about when I take Luna out for a walk and play with her. Can you imagine being able to move through our day with that same sense of appreciation? Being able to notice, savor, linger in the experience for a few moments and then let it go. Trusting that something equally satisfying, albeit different, will come our way. To be able to fully be present to the magic of the moment, every moment, without hope for something different, without regrets. Making the best of the stick that is in front of us. So the question I invite you to consider: how do we water seeds of joy in the midst of the normal challenges that life brings? I'm speaking here of the kind of joy we experience when we connect with life, when we can see the sacred in the ordinary. The joy I felt this morning when I woke up and realized I had another day to be in the river of life, just like the poem that Layla shared, Thich Nhat Hanh's poem. And the joy I felt when I walked outside my house in New England and it was surprisingly warm. and the joy I feel right now having the opportunity to be with all of you building community, a global community. So let's take a moment and explore how we water seeds of joy. So I'm going to invite you to engage in a visualization and reflection practice. So please have some pen and paper available to you. And the question that I was asked to repeat the question I'm inviting you to consider is, how do we water seeds of joy in the midst of normal challenges that life brings? But before we begin this reflection, let's offer our bodies any movements it needs, small movements, big movements, some stretching, settling in your body. Noticing points of contact, even noticing your body as a whole here now. Closing your eyes, soft gaze, eyes open. Remember, this is your body, your choice. And allowing for this moment to support yourself as much as possible in a way that feels right for you. Noticing any sensations, feelings, and thoughts as they rise and fall in awareness. Aware of change, aware of flow. Taking a moment to offer yourself some soothing or supportive touch, either directly or with your mind's eye. And just orienting towards caring for yourself. And now, as you rest awareness within your body, allowing your mind to drop into your body and your body into the surface that's supporting it, letting the words of this poem land in whatever the way they land. The title of the poem is called The Good News by Thich Nhat Hanh. They don't publish the good news. The good news is published by us. We have a special edition every moment, and we need you to read it. The good news is that you're alive, and the linden tree is still there, standing firm in the harsh winter. The good news is that you have wonderful eyes to touch the blue sky. The good news is that your child is there before you and your arms are available. Hugging is possible. They only print what is wrong. Look at each of our special editions. We always offer the things that are not wrong. We want you to benefit from them and help protect them. The dandelion is there by the sidewalk, smiling its wondrous smile, singing the song of eternity. Listen, you have ears that can hear it. Bow your head. Listen to it. Leave behind the world of sorrow and preoccupation and get free. The latest good news is that you can do it. And just taking a moment to notice how it feels in your body to receive this poem. No right or wrong way to receive it, just gently noting. And as you're here in this space, I'm going to invite you to take a few moments to reflect on what brings deep joy to your life. And as images of different things that bring, or beings that bring deep joy to your life, take a moment to write down, make notes to remember them. Anything that comes to your awareness. It can be very big or very, very small. Perhaps it's a favorite activity, a particular landscape, a puppy, connection with other sentient beings, moments of connection with yourself. And I'll give you, a couple of minutes to keep adding to your list. Consider this your special edition of good news. And if for some reason your heart right now cannot reflect on joy, can you offer yourself some compassion for this? And every time you write a new thing on your list, take a moment to stop and check in with your body and notice what your body's feeling. What sensations are present in your body? And I will offer another minute or so, and if you finish, just simply coming back to your heart, coming back to your body. And just finishing whatever you're writing right now. My hope is that you feel your list is not complete. You have many more things to put on it. And then taking a moment to look at your list, whether you wrote it or it's in your mind, and choose one thing on your list that catches your attention. We will use our body's wisdom just to explore the power of cultivating joy. And look at the item you selected. Take a moment to read it, feel it in your body, and then close your eyes or hold a soft gaze. And create a vivid image in your mind of yourself engaging, experiencing this joyful activity. Where are you? Are there other living beings with you? Just take a moment to visualize them in your mind's eye. What is the landscape around you? Perhaps nature, or an easel, or musical instrument. perhaps a pet companion. And as you continue to visualize this experience, invite your senses. What do you see? What are the colors around you? What do you smell? What is the texture of this experience? In other words, how does joy manifest in your heart, mind, body when thinking about this experience right now? Just taking a moment to scan with your mind's eye your body from head to toes and toes to head. And allowing yourself to be with the experience, to linger with this experience for a few breath cycles. And while honoring what is present in your heart at this moment, I invite you to think about a small activity that you could do today to water seeds of joy following our retreat. Perhaps it's a walk in the woods, or sipping a cup of your favorite tea, or taking 3 minutes to anchor awareness in your body. The list goes on and on. Whatever spontaneously arises in your heart, mind right now. A loving intention to yourself as you say goodbye to the old year and welcome the new, or if you're already in the new year, as you welcome this new year. And I'll invite you to take a moment to write it down and consider this a loving intention with yourself for today. And make it small. Small is good. And now releasing this exercise altogether. As we practice, we're gonna shift and move into a guided meditation. And taking once again some time to check in with your body. What does your body need most right now? See if it needs another stretch. Our bodies always need some care. So you need a small or big stretch, getting the body in as comfortable as a posture as you can. For about a 20-minute meditation. And the intention is to orient your body towards comfort while maintaining an alert posture. And today we're going to practice with gathas. Gathas are short mindfulness verses or songs. I like to think of them as stanzas to poems. In my spiritual traditions, we use gathas as a way to anchor in the present moment. Gathas help us deepen our understanding and expand our love. And so as you hear the gatha, we allow the meaning of each gatha to touch our awareness and open our hearts. And again, as you settle here, ask your heart mind, What do I need most right now? And see if you can offer yourself the care you need to practice in a spacious manner, to practice in a joyful manner, along with any other feelings that you're holding. Remembering that all the parts of you, known and unknown, are welcome here. All of them. And as I offer each gata, I will invite a bell of mindfulness. Breathing in, I know that I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I know that I'm breathing out. In, out. Breathing in, my breath grows deep. Breathing out, my breath goes slowly. Deep, slow. Aware of my body, I breathe in, relaxing my body, I breathe out. Aware of body, relaxing body. Calming my body, I breathe in. Caring for my body, I breathe out. Calming body, caring for body. Smiling to my body, I breathe in, releasing the tensions in my body, I breathe out. Smiling to body, releasing tensions. Feeling the joy to be alive, I breathe in. Grateful for life, I breathe out. Feeling joy, feeling grateful. Breathing in, I'm aware of the power of community. Breathing out, I'm aware of the individual and collective strength in all of us. Power of community, strength. Dwelling in the present moment, I breathe in, enjoying the present moment, I breathe out, being present, enjoying. Breathing in, I'm aware that for the next little while, I have nowhere to go and nothing to do. Breathing out, I'm aware that when I stop, calm, and rest my mind and my body can heal. Nowhere to go, nothing to do. Stopping, calming, resting, and healing. Just gently taking a moment to release the practice while continuing to keep your eyes closed or holding a soft gaze. Focusing on your body as a whole and being in your experience exactly as you are. And because poems and poetry are one of the ways in which I water seeds of joy in my life, I will offer this poem on how to pick and eat poems as a parting gift for all of you. And the title is On How to Pick and Eat Poems by Phyllis Cole Day. Stop whatever it is that you're doing. Come down from the attic. Grab a bucket or a basket and then head for light. That's where the best poems grow, and in the dappled dark. Go slow. Watch out for thorns and bears. When you find a good bush, bow to it. Or take off your shoes. Then pluck this poem, that poem, any poem. It should come off the stem easy, just a little tickle. No need to sniff first, judge the color, test the firmness. You'll only know it's ripe if you taste. So put a poem upon your lips. Chew its pulp. Let its juice spill over your tongue. Let your reading of it teach you what sort of creature you are and the nature of the ground you walk upon. Bring your whole life out loud to this one poem. Eating one poem can save you if you're hungry enough. And when birds and deer beat you to your favorite patch, smile at their familiar appetite and ramble on. Somewhere another crop waits for harvest. And if your eye should ever light upon a cluster of poems hanging on a single stem, cup your hand around them and pull without greed or clinging. Some will slip off in your palm, none will go to waste. Take those you adore, poem picking when you can, even to the wild and hidden places. Reach into brambles for their sake, stain your skin some shade of red and blue, mash words against your teeth for love. And always leave some poems with an easy reach for the next picker, in kinship with the unknown. And if you ever carry away more than you need, go on home to your kitchen and make good jam. No need to rush, the poems will keep. Some will even taste better with age. A rich batch of preserves. Store up jars and jars of jam, plenty for friends, plenty for the long howling winter, plenty for strangers, plenty for all the bread in this broken world. And just gently bringing some movement to your body, orienting to the larger room and community, seeing the beautiful faces in front of you. Take a moment to make contact with some of these wonderful creatures. And let me offer some final wishes to you. May you all find joy throughout your days, even when sadness or grief visits your heart. May you welcome all parts of yourself fully, embracing them in love and compassion, with the understanding that each is a precious manifestation of life. May you remember that because of impermanence, everything is possible. May you remember to see the sacred in the ordinary. May the new year bring peace, health, and connection to people around the world. May the collective energy that we have gathered here today help bring moments of joy to others, peace, and reconciliation. And one more thing. I would love if the Spirit moves you to place in the chat the one joy you would like to cultivate today, so we can all see the list of joys that are going to be manifesting later on. So let's take a moment to do that. I'll read some of them. Connection with myself, dancing, creativity, poems. Oh wow, this is going very fast. Meditation, watching the sky with my husband, learning to play a song, art making, love it. A heartfelt toast to my sweetie at midnight, cuddling with my pup. Oh, I'll be doing that. Noticing and cherish the goodness in life, smiling at someone, bundling up on the porch, listening to the rain. Walking in nature. Play with my puppy. Walking in the rain here in LA. Brushing my teeth mindfully. I love that. I really love that. Making a cake. Enjoy friends at the club while working out. Awesome. Draw a card for a friend. Making soup. Laughing out loud, smiling. I'm going to plant paper whites in a bowl of stones. A loving breath when I'm worried. Hugging family. Listen to a song I love. Every time we do these things and we bring joy, it's not only to ourselves. Remember, you're bringing it to the whole world. Thank you for your practice. Thank you for being here. It's been such an honor. Much peace to you all and Happy New Year. Back to you, Layla.
Thank you so much, Jorge. Thank you. Ah, that was so beautiful. Just breathing it in right now. Yeah, thank you so much. So I really want to, as we're closing, offer a heartfelt gratitude to each and every one of you for creating this beautiful space, holding each other with compassion. As I close, I just want to share a couple of things that, came up in today's retreat. Our first leader, Chris Germer, really opened up the retreat with a radical welcome, which then shifted into affectionate breathing. And right after Chris's session, one of the participants, Roseanne, said, "These words of rocking, cradling, tendering, caressing carry so much love and compassion in their very sound. What we needed as infants when we were first born are here and will still continue to grow." And then our second session leader was Maheen, Mohammad. And Maheen opened up the session and invited us to look through the lens of impermanence, allow change. And as she concluded, one of our participants, Claire, said, "We are all humans, and all our reactions to situations are common, shared human experience. May we be kind to ourselves in these moments." And then our very last leader, Jorge Armesto. Jorge got us moving with the song on the power of kindness, allowed us to shake our bodies with joy, and then went on to talk about planting seeds of joy. Shared a poem on plucking poems. And so with that, we heard from Devika, another participant, who said, "Wow, it's only due to self-compassion practice that I did that with my video on." She was referring to dancing and moving. So I really appreciate not only all of our leaders today, but all of you participants. I really want you to know that you are seen, you belong in this community. We are all walking each other home. Yeah, in fact, if you can, get on gallery view. If you can put your Zoom on gallery view and perhaps even just take a moment to look at all the faces, the names on your Zoom tile. And just know that each and every one of these faces and names held you, carried you. We sat together in this retreat, in this shared experience of community, as we opened ourselves up to this new year. And I'd like to pluck a poem as well and share one last poem with you. This poem is by Donna Ashworth. Why do we start a new year with promises to improve? Who began this tradition of never-ending pressure? I say the end of a year should be filled with congratulations for all we survived. And I say a new year should start with promises to be kinder to ourselves, to understand better just how much we bear as human beings on this exhausting treadmill of life. And if we are to promise more, let's pledge to rest before our bodies force us. Let's pledge to stop and drink in life as it happens. Let's pledge to strip away a layer of perfection to reveal the flawed and wondrous humanity we truly are inside. Why start another year gifted to us on this earth with demands on our already overstrained humanity, when we could be learning to accept that we are always supposed to be imperfect? And that is where the beauty lives. And if we can only find that beauty, we would also find peace. I wish you peace in 2023. Everything else is all just a part of it. Let it be so. So with that, I wish you all a beautiful rest of your day, your year, and may we all be well.